Wow, this is amazing. I give credit where credit's due, and so you can see the nerves. They're always on there. You got to zoom in to see them, and do whatever you got to do to zoom in. Get a magnifying glass if you don't have zoom on whatever you're watching this on. About to retire this stone. Yep, I'm about to retire the throne. Give the crown to some kids. You say they're too young for this. Are you kidding me? I don't think you understand or comprehend what I really seem to see. It's a metaphor. 3 a settled score. We ain't gotta fight a war to get back what they already chedded for. The cheese, shredded please. I ain't gotta get down on my knees to bow to you. I do it by what is due. I ain't owe nothing. I'm simply paying what I was fronted. I am not a stunner. I'm a hunter and a gunner. But I don't hunt for change. I don't hunt for things that I ain't playing. Jane and 2. And hell yeah, I'm blunted. Look what I've been through. Or don't. I ain't got to show you for you to see the don'ts. The do's, the have-nots. You know, gots. But when you think of haves and have-nots, you don't think of having curses and have blocks. You know, with knots in them, brains twisted up like spaghetti with no G in them. What a G's there, even if it's silent, like a silent prayer, like a silent fast, like a silent gas. Distincts up the class in a pew. You know, I see change, and I say things because I drank a lot. An alcoholic's plot could be in a cemetery, or it might be what he's trying to do to get wary. Maybe his plot in life was to bury the thorns in the hinges, take off the doors and bend this wormhole that you're seeing, core a hole through your brain like I was ever seeming to never get it, but I'm in ever twitted like Twitter, but I can't Twitter because I need no ER. I ain't got the time to be bitter or try to change the president. I'd rather advise him like a visor without the A, play, turn the V upside down and yeah, I said upside down, not upside, because the downside is uprise. Hurricanes, even the worst that we've ever had plain to see. It brought the least concern for they self-please. Maybe they were the ones most concerned for the wealth that they have aimed to try to get the better out the cheddar, no feta. But I like cheddar, I ain't gotta get the debt to be. I ain't gotta owe it to show it. I ain't got to flow it to blow it. You my brother, whether you accept it or not. You my son, whether you get it or got. You've been given more than one chance to have risen. Collect this and pass go. Go ahead and go to jail if you want mo. I ain't telling you to go fast. You can go at a turtle pace and still see the shell inside, shocked by the everlasting prime candidate. Sure as heck ain't me, and I'd say hell, but that's the re in the easin' to be pleasing. This season split in two to show you the season you. Upside down, I don't need a crown. It's still an odd looking circle.
I'm learning things. You can just start again. And you never look back.
Try not to get worried, try not to turn on.
And if a company ever gets mad about my endorsement, it's not mine. Somebody else played this automatically.
No idea what that was.
Listen to your commercials, to your movies. Go in the stores and watch the numbers. Start listening to me and see that they are too, whether they even know it or not. That's why there's spandex in the men's section now. So I ain't got to be feeling funny for showing my shape with clothes on. You know, because it makes guys, mostly, you know, that think they're just men or a man, because I've never realized this until this second right now. The proper English twist to put that corner pocket in the cue ball. You know, you'll get it eventually. Huh. The reason is simple. No. One reason is simple for one angle.
That's cool. What's your name?
That was funny. Man, thank God for humor, man. Or men. I was just thinking all the different ways that stuff said. I think about that a lot, but gosh, man, wouldn't it be shitty if everything was just from one angle or one perspective?
Like shitty people that are fucking bitching about everything all the time instead of being a happy individual.
What? Did you ever watch Cheers?
Yeah, I did actually.
You know, they said they'd never talk about politics or religion.
Yeah.
And I have to argue with them because I love that show and the theme song and everything about it, even what I'm about to tell you. They were lying to us because all they ever talked about was true religion in the form of what it should mean if you believe in one God.
Consciousness.
And stop killing people. I mean, how can the Muslims be radical Muslims because they want to kill Christians? And how can we be right for killing them if it's in name mostly of a religion?
Because there's always a right and a wrong.
But that's true. But there's that you know, like right now we're just debating. You can tell we kind of see on the same wavelength.
Oh, dude, I don't argue with nobody.
See, that's why I said we're debating.
Yeah.
And the D's the 4 that goes together with the C. But we don't get rid of the C or we're blind. Like people saying there's no I in team. Man, there's Team IU right here. That's why we the Hoosiers. That's why you a sire and I'm a sire.
Right.
But really we sires.
Hey, you got internet?
Yeah.
Dude, I want you to watch a video, man. This is one of the videos that like made me like look at shit a whole lot different, man. Just all different shit. You know Russell Brand.
No, who is he? I probably do, but
He's an actor.
what's he playing? That's how I
And a
was.
singer.
Gosh, my stomach hurts.
Let's see, what's that? God damn, I can't even think of it, man.
See, they used to tell us that was swearing, but it's not.
Dude, that's nothing.
Or it is swearing if you're 7 wearing.
Cussing don't have nothing to do with nothing, dude.
Well, except here's what it has to do with. If you tell your kid, I'll give you a real quick example.
Well,
You got a 5-year-old
Yeah.
daughter. I don't know if you do or not have daughters or not, but anybody has a 5-year-old daughter. She gets raped by her pastor or teacher.
Yeah.
Now that's her key figure in life, whether it's religious school or not, her
Yeah.
pastor or preacher or a relative. One of those 3 people in private, whether it happens once or 1,000 times. The whole time he's doing it, he's talking that shit talk, or he's just talking like maybe he's good talk if you're the right age, but he's saying, "Oh, you fucking slut, you fucking bad little bitch." And then when he's done, he says, "Look, man, you tell your parents what happened, or anybody,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
and anybody you tell is dead.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're fucking dead."
Putting fear into it.
And then something goes into the movie, and all of a sudden somebody died. Grandma died, and all his emotions come up because the kid don't even understand what death. And then they get that explained to him, and the kid's just walking around. And an hour later, the kid says, right at the most timid times of its life, "Oh fuck," maybe it stubs its toe. Maybe it just says it because it's the only response it knows to say. That's bad. My grandma died.
Yeah.
Maybe it relates completely to that bad man. And then the parent says this. It's mad about the parents holding all that anger in for the kid about grandma, but now it's, where the hell did you hear that word?
Right.
You don't ever say that word.
Right.
All right, now, because maybe grandma, that was her least favorite word. Well, now that mom has put the fear in God. No, that guy, but the mom has let that guy put the fear in God by babbling and telling, because if God has no list of wrongs, and we do when we tell somebody else that something's wrong, then it's because the hearing no evil, seeing no evil is because we want to live. Like right now, so whatever happened, it doesn't matter. What matters is how it affected you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit's supposed to be fertilizer,
Look,
not quicksand.
let me find this video.
Hey, go ahead, bro. I'm all about, as long as you want to share until you're done sharing, and then...
This is me 100% since I was a kid, dude. This is why I used to... I'm still not religious, but I went through like a 4-year phase of Christianity. And I was like, that ain't me.
Well, you know what? Here's the truth I'm going to tell you, and let me finish the whole statement before you correct me. Real men don't cry, and there's no such thing as a man. And here's why. Except for in the other... But what I'm telling you is going to trump those, because if you ever grow all the way, then you're done. You're still growing, you're still evolving mentally for as long as you exist. Or your brain's going backwards. And then the other part is there's no such thing as a man, but Jesus always healed people for believing he was the son of a man. Why? Because that's how connected he was with his mother or his father or his mother and father. What if and they teach in college that Mary got raped? So what if she did? If Joseph went with her and went along with her lie, as people would call it, then they were the Lion of Judah. They chose to turn Jesus in because the Pharisees were never going to come get him.
Dude.
And Jesus didn't want to sacrifice himself because he didn't want people killing themselves.
That's where somebody's opinion fucks up everything. Because they believe in one thing.
Are like assholes.
They believe in something so much.
You know what assholes are? Don Key. Or the Don King, the biggest promoter that everybody didn't like. But hey, he got us to watch the fights of the Archangel, or one of them, Mike Tyson, that gives a little bit of a spark. You see, everybody's an archangel. Because if we can see the spark from them, whether it's a spark in what not to do or how to teach something what not to do, because now, you know, if you ever have a 5-year-old daughter, to say, oh, honey, you know, I know grandma's dead, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And nothing's ever wrong that you say. I want you to know that. Now, where did you hear that? Because nothing's ever going to happen to you for telling me the truth or to us.
I used to have them same
And then
shoes.
the little kid says, oh, that guy, and she breaks down and tells the truth. But instead of it happening for 7 more years or whatever, and her turning into something she don't want to be,
watch that shit right there. It's about 11 minutes, dude. If you can watch it, man.
Who is it? Oh, he's the one that did. He does a lot of like really what others would say really dirty shit.
Yeah.
But really, he's fertilizing.
Watch that shit, and you'll be like, damn.
Hey, what's your name?
Todd.
Todd.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Todd?
That's right.
Hey, I'm too short, man, to explain everything I want to. Our time's too short.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm like too short, man. I'm sure you like too short back in the day.
Oh yeah.
How old are you?
35.
Right on. I'm 42, but thank you for.
Watch that.
Thank you. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great, you?
Just great. Just like Tony.
You're standing up, it's great.
That's right. Tony the Tiger said we're great.
Yeah.
Is that Frosted Flakes? I don't eat cereal. Hey, is that Frosted Flakes he was in? Do either of you guys know if Tony the Tiger was from Frosted Flakes?
15.
Thank you.
50 shots in the morning.
That's the part I need to get. You just taught me something, because I need to stop trying to get everybody to know the meaning of every single thing. It's hard to do when you feel like it might help somebody, though. So I've been working on it. That's why I got this jalapeno in my hand. I'm working on keeping my mouth closed. Seriously. Hey, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to get back over there where I was at.
Casey's a great kicker.
He's not a kicker. He's not a he or a she. He's just cheese. It's cheese.
This is my fantasy. He's gonna take
I love it.